Dallas Cowboys fell short, 37-30. The offensive line played great. They started off a little slow. Zach Martin had that holding penalty, that cost us 10 yards. Tony Romo, had that fumble with DeMarco Murray. But, I mean, Romo hasn't played since December, so if little things like that are going to happen, that's why we have preseason to clear all that stuff up. But it was good to see Romo out there moving, moving in the pocket, making those throws. It was good to see Dez Bryant having that touchdown with Romo. Romo's back to Romo. I mean, I was never worried about it. If you ever watched my videos, you know that I really wasn't concerned about Tony Romo. I wanted to see more of Lance Dunbar. I think he only had like 6-7 plays. We really didn't see much of Dunbar at all. I think maybe because they want to keep him healthy. But it was good to see Ryan Williams make some plays. He was one of the guys I want to see make this team. And he proved why today. I mean, he's a very physical runner. He's very shifty. He's what he could be, that complete third back, or maybe work him in rotation. With the other two. So it was good to see Williams. Make some plays. Where was Devin Street? He had a couple of good blocks on the wide receiver screens. But he's not catching the balls, and we need him to catch balls. We need to see that flash. He needs to be able to get open. I'm missing some Devin Street here. So I wanted to see more Street. I didn't get that. I wanted to see more Dunbar. Didn't get that. But overall, the offense, first team, was great. Second team, Brandon Weeden wasn't so, preseason one-ish, if you get what I'm saying there. Newsome, that's a good guy right there. I mean, Vaughn, they were roommates in training camp, so they have some chemistry there. But it was good to see, some guy like Newsome, you never really heard in training camp, or really, he just stepped up. And speaking of guys that you never heard of, how about Mittner? This guy, 2 sacks, a forced fumble. Maybe George Selvey coming here. Ronaldo McClain took charge, and middle linebacker, I think, you could see him, hey, line up over here, make sure everybody was on the same page, which is great, If he can start and we can move Justin Durant over there, we can keep Bruce Carter. I mean, our linebacker will be great, and all we have to do is worry about our front four because we know what our corners can do. Terrence Mitchell played too physical at times, he could have had a pick, but that other guy, another Cowboy tackled him, so he wouldn't make it. Skandrick being Skandrick, he's been pretty consistent the past couple of years. He's doing a great job playing cornerback for us since, Morris Claiborne's been out and Brandon Carr's been out. He pretty much held Steve Smith, to one catch or whatever it was. But Skandrick did great. Boatwright did great also. He's another guy that came off the street, kind of like Mittner, George Selvey type. Really good, really good. J.J. Wilcox played real physical. It was good to see that. He knocked Ray Rice on his ace a couple of times. So it was overall, the defense played great. My pregame report, said it. I figured the defense would play great because, the roster getting cuts and stuff like that are coming up. So those guys are going to want to step up and make plays. So it was good to see, that last week the only incomplete pass was in the fourth quarter. This week, at one time, Joe Flacco was 1 for 6. So it's good that the defense is showing potential, and I think that they can keep that up. This defense will be a surprise. They won't be 32nd, but they'll probably be, maybe 16th, 18th. And if they do that, you can see the Cowboys in the playoffs. Injury standpoint, Devontae Holloman hurt his neck. He had neck issues last year, so we'll see how he comes and recovers from this neck issue, which is a big bummer because we need Holloman for depth at that linebacker position because we really don't have anybody. And Gavin Escobar hurt his shoulder. So DallasCowboy.com says it's not serious, but we'll go from there. See what Jason Garrett says in the morning about it. But anyway, guys, it's Catch Up 2011. Love you. Peace.